Ortho Athletes have revolutionized the game once again. Through their amazing app, you can find the top doctors in the entire state. You were the MVP on the field, now you'll be the most valuable patient off the field. Ortho Athletes treats you like a 5-star. Download the app now and use the same doctors as professionals. Welcome back to another episode of the Utah Preps Podcast on YouTube. We're going to be having an exciting episode today. We're going to be talking about inside linebackers, and it's the meat of the position. We've got a top 10 list that you wouldn't believe. Absolute dudes, and I'm so excited to go over it with you. And then we're going to show you some of the guys you should be watching out for. So don't miss a beat on the Utah Preps Podcast. Starting out at number 10, we've got Derek Britton. Derek was an absolute dog over there at Pleasant Grove this last year. My goodness gracious, I'm like, who is this kid? Coming in the class of 2027, 6'1", 215 pounds. He got thrown into the fire, and he did fantastic, playing in the toughest region and playing running back as well. They learned not to meet him in the hole. He was blowing up some kids. You're just like, oh my goodness gracious. He does a great job in open field tackling, and he's just getting started. He's a kid that I can't wait to see how he develops. You just see him in this defense, and you're just like, wow, he's going to have a great year this next year. With the new coaching staff, should be fun to watch him and see what Derek does this next year. And at number 9, we've got Hunter Knighton, 6'2", 210 pounds, 2026, coming out of Ridgeline. He plays a lot of receiver, but he's just a solid player. He's as consistent as the sunrise, and he has really good size. He does a great job breaking down in the open field, and I feel like he could be a little bit quicker on some of his reads, but you see here that he's a dual player. He's playing wide receiver, he's playing linebacker, but he does a good job keeping everything in front of him, and he plays the ball extremely well. This offseason, he's focused on strength, and it's going to bring a whole new element to his game. Going into next season, he's a kid that can absolutely dominate. I can't wait to see what he ends up doing this next year at Ridgeline. At number 8, we've got a dude that you got to look out for. Isaac Vea, 6'2", 215 pounds, coming out of Orem. Orem, it's like a combination of Timpview, Maple Mountain, and the formidable Orem squad from last year. And Zeki's going to be part of it. He's going to have a blast playing in one of the most improved rosters in the entire state. He's shown he's had elite vision, great feel for the ball, and can hit very well. He takes on linemen no problem, and one of the coolest things about him is he's not even close to arriving yet. I have huge expectations for him this next year. He's going to be absolutely dominant. At number 7, we've got Masui Aholele. Masui's 5'8", 215 pounds, coming out of West High School. You look at him and you're like, this is a Butch Pau clone, and that's a very high compliment. He doesn't let his size fool you. He'll go against the biggest, baddest dude in his team on your team and slice right past him. He's given the quarterback trouble for days. West is priming for a magical season because of top high school talent like this. If he was taller, he would be a national recruit. But watch out, this dude is fearless. Coming in at number 6, we've got Dawson Alsop. Dawson is 5'10", 170 pounds, coming out of the Bountiful Braves. He's quick, and someone needs to check if he's in the other team's huddle because his timing on some of these blitzes is better than the offensive line he's going against. He hits like a throwback football player, and I love it. He has a great high football IQ. He's pointing out, he's seeing what his teammates are doing. He is a natural leader. He makes big plays each and every week, and he's a kid's film that I absolutely adore. It popped up. You see him right here with the interception. He is doing so many good things, and he is the heartbeat of this Bountiful Braves defense this next year. Cooper Clark, coming in at number 5, is a dog. 6 foot, 200 pounds, 2026, coming out of Ridgeline. He's a kid that Ridgeline missed a lot. He missed the last 4 games of the season, and Ridgeline felt it. averaging a sack a game, and he was in the quarterback's head each and every down. Cooper does a great job coming off the edge, flying to the flats. He's a speed demon on offense as well. I think he could end up as a strong safety at the next level, even a nickel. I can't wait to see what Ridgeline does this year. They're hungry. Coming in at number 4, we've got Brody Downs, the sophomore inside linebacker, 6'1", 210 pounds, coming out of Lehigh. You'll notice that a lot of his film from last year is from Pleasant Grove because he's another one of the transfers. But he had 131 tackles and 2 sacks. Just my goodness gracious. PG had a dog last year, and now Lehigh has that dude, and he is a machine. He's a 4.0 student, very smart, does a great job in run support, and he's a kid that can play running back as well. Don't be surprised if you see him at fullback blocking for Devon Eka coming in this next season. He's a dude that has a bright, bright future in the game of football. Coming in at number 3, we've got a first-team All-State linebacker from 4A. We're talking about Bronx Baker. 6'1", 215 pounds, hits like a Mack truck. You see him coming out of Stansbury, the 2027 stud. Bronx is a gym rat in the best way possible. I don't know if there was a more impressive sophomore linebacker in the state this year. Some linebackers on the list are good at blitzing. Others are good at reading coverage. Others are great at just getting to the flats. Scary thing about Bronx is he's great at all the above, and he's just getting started. He's a leader on the field, and as a sophomore, he's as blue collar as they come. I can't wait to watch him play this next year and see what he does. Number 2, we've got Griffin Kuntz. Griffin is an absolute dude. So Griffin, he's extremely productive and he moves super well, covers ground like a hawk. He can also blitz well. He's a new age linebacker that'll get knocked inside at the next level. He can play nickel position in high school. He can hang with any tight end in the state, and that makes a major difference for defensive coordinator. The interesting thing is he's still having the ability to add strength, and his tackling could improve as well. Griffin's an absolute dude, and his size is good, 6 foot, 205. He's a kid you need to watch out for. These are some of the guys that you guys need to look out for as well. I always try to keep a list, try to keep who the next guy I'm looking out for. All of these dudes are huge, and I will be going over each and every one of these guys on the Utah Preps podcast in the audio version. So if you want to tune in there, go to your Apple or Twitch or whatever you guys are going to be listening to this on, and we'll get it to you. Because here's all the other guys that you need to be well aware of if you're a big fan of Utah high school football this year. And finally, for the number 1 inside linebacker, we've got Drayson Afuvai, 6'1", 210 pounds, coming out of Westlake. Drayson is an absolute problem. He's been starting varsity since his freshman year, and you can tell he knows what's coming because he's seen it a million times already. Super high football IQ. You've got an Albert Einstein standing in the second level. He's great in zone coverage. He's a sideline-to-sideline problem. He's also a solid running back, to be honest with you. You watch him in that position, and you're like, okay, we got something good. He has put on some needed weight this offseason and is ready to take over where Nusi Tamo'opeu, the former 4-star, left off last year. If you're looking for a team first, do-it-all kid, he is playing Mike at Westlake this year. That's it for our top 10 list. Tune into our other lists and follow me on Twitter at MooseB90. Follow my YouTube page and tune into the Utah Preps podcast each and every week where we have the top players in the top state in the country. This is Moose Bingham with the Utah Preps podcast.